This is the Anthony S. with the Arizona Business Podcast. I'm here with Oscar, owner of Mav-In Properties Group. Thanks for joining me, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
And, obviously you're in Arizona, kind of local stuff. Give me, the 30-second, what exactly does Mav-In Properties Group do?
So pretty much what we do is we're able to help families that are looking to own their own home,
Okay.
but are not able to qualify for a traditional bank loan at the moment. Need a few more years to fix their credit.
Yeah.
We're able to help those families get into to a home of their own. That,
Interesting.
They can call their forever home.
Nice. That's going to be pretty rewarding, I imagine.
It is. When you give somebody the keys and they tell you, hey, man, we're so excited, and it's just, I can't even describe it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of emotion.
Yeah,
Well, I gotta ask now. Have you cried with someone at the door? It's not gotten that quite then.
It hasn't got that emotional.
All right,
all
right, cool.
Yeah.
Because I definitely hear like sometimes it is just that crazy. Like people are just overwhelmed with emotion, like have their own space.
Yeah.
And I think that's like kind of part of it. Just like, is it like, I'll even ask you, kind of go off the mark here. I wasn't even gonna think about this question, but I like to do this pretty on the spot. When you think about owning a home, like, what do you think that really signifies?
For me, right? I mean, when you're brought up, I mean, that's the American dream, right? I mean, something you could call your own. And there's surprisingly there's a lot of people out there still renting. And some of them rent because they don't want to buy, and some of them rent because they can't qualify, to own their own home. And that's where we can step in and just kind of educate people and let them know that there's different programs out there to help them at least get their foot in the door and start, moving forward towards that process.
Interesting. So if someone wants to start that process, like, take me through that. Are they calling you up, or is there somewhere online they go? What does that exactly look like?
So for the most part, we do a lot of grassroots marketing. So we have a home available. We'll do signs, throughout the neighborhood.
Oh, interesting.
We'll use some social media, Facebook, Craigslist,
Okay.
Zillow, stuff like that. So that's typically how people are able to find us. But because our homes sometimes go so fast, we don't really keep an inventory of them.
Yeah.
So I can't, I mean, if we put them in our website, by the time they,
okay. So it's like it's that like people are looking for this. It's like a big thing right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeez. How many? I mean, this would be kind of hard. I get it, but how many you think houses, locations a month do you think you that go through this process?
I think right now, I work with a lot of different other capital partners. So but right now we're probably doing an average of maybe 4 to 5 on a monthly basis.
4 to 5 monthly basis?
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, like I said, it's impossible to really know without being here with the numbers up.
Yeah.
Like 45 to 60 locations a year.
On a yearly basis.
That's pretty cool, man. That's 60 families.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this like hardcore for about 2 years now.
Okay.
When we, decided to go with this program.
Okay. So, and I guess I'll even add on to that. It's 2 years with this program. Have you been in like this property working in this kind of investment space for a while?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So overall in investments, doing, everywhere from wholesaling, flipping, and all that stuff, since 2011.
Okay.
But
so 9 years now. You're coming on some history there.
Yeah. So
nice.
Definitely. And then once I found out I could do this and just be able to help more families, like you said earlier,
that
the
moment.
Emotions is like matter of fact yesterday, was I have a family that I'm gonna be moving into a home today.
Oh, nice.
And when I told her yesterday, hey, we can get you approved. I mean, she was like so excited, and that excitement kind of,
No, yeah.
You get it's contagious, right? So
yeah.
But it's pretty
nice. Yeah. So I imagine, sometimes people have like vision, mission statements, goals, like an overall arcing kind of like direction I like to go. When you think about your company and the people involved and the individuals that like help you get things done, like what do you think that statement is? Like what's that mission, or what's that set of values that you like? What is the thing that when people say, what do you guys stand for? And it's like, this is it.
Wow, that's I actually haven't really thought about that.
Okay.
The one thing I can tell you is that, for as of now, a goal that I've set for us is to be able to help 500 families.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're gearing towards at the moment.
I'd say that's a good one. Like
Yeah,
it's a statistical number you can hit.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So you guys are probably around like that 100 mark right now.
What so I work independently, but I also have a lot of other capital partners that we kind of partner together.
Okay.
So I mean, it's probably right now here in the valley, I could tell you, it's over 100 at the
Okay.
moment, but individually, I like to be at 500
Okay.
that I personally have.
Okay. And is so it sounds like it might be nationwide, or is it just Arizona?
So right now we're just here.
Yeah.
We're just in Arizona.
Okay. And is there like thoughts to grow? Like, is there?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, just be able, but we want to be able to make sure we can
Small scale,
start,
get it done.
start to
Nice.
have everything here organized and then
Mm-hmm.
go on from there.
Well, that's why even though this business podcast, I was going much bigger scale for a while. It used to be called You Are Not Alone, Yana.
Okay.
And if you're to watch the first couple hundred episodes, you're like 250 actually, because like I just changed like this year. You would notice that it's because I was like thinking internationally, almost nationally.
Yeah.
And I realized like, look, if you can't, my whole market, my clients are all in Arizona. Why am I trying to go to Nebraska with my podcast? So I really zoomed it in, focus on the people that are watching from Arizona. And that way, when I do these interviews, it's like related, like we're here, like we're in Central Phoenix somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you where. You might know what the wall looks like if you ever for some reason watch this video. It'd be pretty crazy if you did, but like that's the point, right? It's like focus on your community first and then stretch out.
Exactly.
So what else do you do? I heard we might be doing some Rotary later. Is like any clubs you like to do? Like what's the?
Yeah. So I've been involved in Rotary probably for about a year and a half now.
Okay.
I'm actually the incoming president for the coming year. So just kind of got involved in that.
Congrats, bud. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Thank you. And like you just said, right, just helping out the community, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a community where we live, so why not just strengthen it in any which way possible?
And Rotary is one of those good ways to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's built some good friendships along the way. So
nice.
This has been pretty amazing.
I'm gonna kind of jump into that because I'm interested.
Yeah.
Like the leadership part. Like, have you been in leadership roles before, or is this something kind of new for you? How do you feeling about that?
It's a little new to me.
Okay.
But I'm actually, it's exciting and scary at the same time. Trying to figure out if I'm gonna be a good president or not. But I do have a lot of support from everybody in the club, which is, that definitely helps a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's not a one man show. So
there's gonna be a lot of aid there.
Yeah, there's a lot of support from everybody. We actually have our big signature event in April 11th.
Okay.
It's called the Taste of Surprise.
Taste of Surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody's just like a all hands on deck event. Everybody's just
Give me a little more. What are we doing at the Taste of Surprise?
So at the
April 11th, by the way.
April 11th.
We're plugging Rotary right now.
Yes.
Wasn't prepared for that, but we're doing it because he's gonna be president. We need to make that happen.
Yeah. So pretty much definitely come on by. It's gonna be at the Surprise Stadium.
Okay.
And then there'll be there's gonna be music. We should have roughly about 45 different restaurants. And then we're gonna have a beer garden, so you guys can try different foods from all over the restaurants all over mainly in the Surprise area, but we're starting to get other restaurants from.
Do we have a cost on that right now per?
Yes, I believe it's $25 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's
I was expecting way more.
No,
I was
jeez.
Yeah. I'd be coming out surprised. Tell you what.
No, definitely. It's,
all right.
It's a good, last year was the first time I actually attended the event.
Okay.
And helped out, and it was pretty cool.
You guys raised a lot of money, kind of thing.
Yeah. So we will typically raise all the money that we raise, and, goes to typically we'll pick 3 different charities, and we'll
pick those ones and spread it out.
Yeah, we'll spread it out between the 3. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool, man. That's awesome.
It is, man.
So we got Realty Group, we got community, we got Rotary going on. What else is going on in your life? You got anything that you like? Your big hobbies? Do you like to hike around Arizona? Like, you mentioned maybe doing a bigger run here pretty soon?
Yeah. So I actually do like to go hiking.
Okay. Favorite hike? Valley.
Right now, I haven't hiked too many mountains around the valley except Squaw Peak and White Tanks.
Well, those are good ones to do.
Yeah, but I actually like White Tanks. There is an 8-mile loop that I do out there, and Yeah,
It's just like the one.
that's the one. Yeah, for
Nice.
now. I mean, it takes me about 2.5 hours at the moment to finish it, but
That's not bad.
yeah,
Because hiking, right? It's like it's rocky.
yeah, it's
You gotta
rocky.
go slower.
It's not too steep. I'm able to jog some of it,
Okay.
and then the rest just kind of walk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do have a marathon I'm training for at the moment, so
Okay.
see how that goes as well.
Nice. Well, I wanted to bring this part, and I wanted to like first when I make these, I like to kind of build the person
Okay.
so people like know who you are. But then I also like to say like we're doing customer service this month, so February is the month of customer service,
Yes.
and how that really in business is paramount. It's almost a requirement. Like
Yeah.
first I did production for January. Like you gotta be actionable.
Mm-hmm.
But then now focus on what's actionable. And the first one for me was customer service without a doubt. So when you look at your business right now, and you look at like the people that you're working with and the lives you hold, like how important to you is customer service?
Well, it's super important.
Yeah.
I mean, I think customer service, it's about building that rapport and having the customer trust you.
Mhm.
Because especially right now with just even regular rentals, there's so much scams and fraud going on. So
Mm.
how can I set myself apart to where I can talk to the customer, in this case the prospective resident,
Mhm.
um, to build a trust between them.
Mhm.
Because I mean I would say probably 1 out of 10 that calls me is always a little skeptical because they've had an experience.
Okay, they've gone down this road
They've
and
got
then they've
yeah,
been hurt.
yep. So it's kind of working through that and
Mhm.
just I try to just make sure that they're informed, answer all their questions, that they don't have any doubts at the end of the day, and
Mhm.
you know that way there's no miscommunication pretty much.
Do a lot of those people tend to stick around, or they call in, stay skeptical? Like, do you, like what's the like? How often do you have to field that call where they're just like, you know what, this was a waste of my time. I don't trust you guys.
Yeah, I mean it's a hit or miss. A lot of the calls that we do get
Mhm.
is people just usually getting they just want information of how our program works.
Okay.
So we'll explain that to them. And our program is not for everybody,
Yeah.
right? So and I will be the first to let them know.
Mhm.
So first I find out what it is that they're looking for, what their goal is long term. This is
Mhm.
more of a long term program for them. And if it's not gonna work for them, I'll be the first to let them know. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, let's not waste
yeah,
time.
it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's gonna cost them more money than what I'm gonna save them.
Mhm.
It's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I definitely think it's how, at least it seems like how things going, because it used to be, there was a given time where you dialed 100 times, you just get people on the phone, you try to make that sale. It was like real like headhunter ish,
Yeah.
like executive mercenary style. And now you see a lot more of this. If you don't build that rapport like you're talking about, like you might as well forget it because there's a million people that want to sell to everybody,
Yeah.
and on top of that, there's you're competing, right? It's like, okay, who do I want to work with at this point, past what the product I need. So I like that a lot. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I definitely say it's like you're working with families, so it's almost like the whole interaction as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it mostly like bigger families, like 3 to 4? Is it
It varies, but on average, yeah, it'll be bigger families. Probably I would say more than four
more than
for
four?
the most part. Yeah,
Interesting.
that would be the average.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of having one kid. Some of the people out here are brave having a couple. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
jeez,
Yeah.
that's be insane to me. But Oscar, I appreciate it. Let's get you one into this camera here to the side, so not this one with this one.
Yeah.
How can they reach you? I'll put it in the comments below, but real quick, good phone number, website. How can people reach you and find out exactly what you do, and if they want to work with you, what that looks like.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So right now, you guys can reach me at my cell phone is 602-403-0914, and then I'd definitely be more than happy to give you guys more information. We currently don't have I don't have a personal site up yet.
Yeah.
I have some. If you want some, if you want a website, I have some. When you call me, I'll refer you to those. That explain everything that we do.
That's perfect.
If you want to see a website,
Mhm.
but right now, I like that personal, face to face,
Yeah.
even over the phone interaction. So 602-403-0914.
And then which Rotary, in case they want to hit up the Rotary.
Oh, so Rotary Club of Surprise,
Okay.
and then you guys. So we meet every Thursday. Actually, tonight we got a meeting too. So
There you go.
yeah. So every Thursday at 5:30. Same thing. You can contact me and I'll give you the location. Right now we're moving locations, but give me a call 602-403-0914 if you guys want to give back to your community and just kind of get involved. It's a great way to, and it's very rewarding.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I was in with the woo, and I might even keep this whole conversation in because I want people to start knowing I ended a woo.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Good job, man.
Ooh, man.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the sauce.